Through year two of IPLI, the focus has been on collaboration and creating school improvement through a research based approach. To be more specific, the IPLI process allowed me to select two teacher leaders within the building. We then had the opportunity to learn and research the remarkable differences in which PLCs contribute to student achievement. Additionally, IPLI provided us the tools to survey our teachers and administrators to determine our strengths and weaknesses within the first three levels of HRS. With the collected data, the teachers and myself were provided the framework to develop and implement a school wide initiative as a first step towards developing meaningful professional learning communities at Portage High School.
The second year, we focus really in on our building, and the learning has been how do we look at our building as a whole? How do we gather information, effective information from our community, students, parents, staff, to look at a weakness perhaps and turn it into a strength? So that really has been the focus of learning how to look at that data, that very rich data that we collect through the HRS process, and sending out those surveys and really delving into the data, breaking it down, and coming up with an action research project that created with some teacher leaders within the building and putting it out there, working collaborative with the teachers to really, really improve on something that we all feel is very important.
In year two, we are focusing on bettering the school. In doing so, myself and one of my teacher leaders, third grade teacher Nicole Clark, are working on providing opportunities for our teachers to learn from each other through participating in instructional rounds. HRS Level 2, Effective Teaching in Every Classroom, is the foundation of this focus, and during these instructional rounds, completed both virtually and in person, teachers are observing fellow colleagues and learning from the talented staff that we have here in PTS. There is so much that can be learned from high-quality modeled instruction, and Portage has a lot of that going around. IPLI also provides an opportunity to grow both personally and professionally through honest feedback from staff on school surveys, as well as reflection and change that came as a result of the past 2 years.
Sharing what I have learned about self care, making sure that that is at the forefront of the things that we do, teaching the teachers that we need to self care so we can be there for our students and making Fagley the best it can be, not only through education and the content that we're teaching and the lesson plans that we're creating and looking at that data and making effective assessments, but also are we doing the SEL portion? And how do we do that effectively if we're not self-caring? So incorporating self-care within our PD throughout the week here at Fagley has been a game changer for many, many people. And really, everybody is just kind of taking a step back and thinking to themselves, wow, I need to focus on this a little bit more for myself so that I can do this for others. So that has been a definite change.
There's no question. IPLI has become such a meaningful piece in my continuous development as a school leader. It has provided me with the opportunity to network, build professional collaborative relationships, attend meaningful, powerful professional development led by prominent leaders within education, and it allowed me to trust, delegate, and find leaders within the building to help implement research based initiatives to increase teacher efficacy and, most importantly, student achievement.
Through IPLI, I believe the biggest change that has come to me has been expanding my knowledge of the HRS process, as well as being mindful and purposeful of professional development and productive PLCs, really breaking down and getting those voices from the community, from parents, from students, so we can be mindful of the things that we do and purposeful for the professional development that we're offering in the building and making sure that our teachers have what they need to be productive and for both the SEL aspect of our school as well as the academic aspect. So taking in all of those things that we have been working on within our building and in our district through the HRS process and really just expanding that knowledge, it has been very enlightening, and getting to network with other schools and other leaders and learning. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can make it our own, but we can definitely grow and learn from everybody around us.
All these mentioned benefits and opportunities derived from IPLI would have never happened without the support from Dr. Alanis, Dr. Stevens, and the Portage Township School Board. Thank you for supporting initiatives such as the IPLI and allowing us the opportunity to inspire excellence.
Through my experiences in IPLI, I have found myself working each day towards making Myers a safe and collaborative community whose number one goal is children first. So thank you to Dr. Alanis, Dr. Stephen, and the board for this wonderful opportunity.